Hello, I'm Tina and I will tell you the story of the chain elephant. When I was a little girl, I loved going to the circus. Animal acts were my favorite. I was quite impressed by the elephant. The elephant's part of the show was a display of his huge weight, his immense size and power. Before the elephant had to return to his tent, I observed him standing tied to a tiny wooden stake driven partially into the ground. A chain was wrapped around his foot. It seemed obvious that an animal of such power could easily rise and walk away. Why didn't he rise and walk away? Then, a few years ago, I discovered that someone knew why the elephant doesn't run away. It is because he had been chained to a similar stake since very young. I closed my eyes and tried to imagine a small, newborn elephant chained to the ground. The small elephant would push, pull, and struggle with all his strength, trying to free himself, but he would fail. Despite all his efforts, he would fail again and again because that stake and chain were stronger than him. All his struggles would fail the next day too, and the third day, and the fourth, and many days after. Then a day would come when he would just give up and accept his fate, deciding that he was too weak to escape, that his strength would never be enough. The huge and powerful elephant doesn't run away because he believes that he cannot do that. The memory of the lack of strength he felt shortly after his birth is now deeply engraved in his spirit. He has never ever tried to test his powers again. We are all somewhat like the circus elephant. We live thinking we can't do many things simply because once, a long time ago, when we were little, we tried to do something and couldn't. Remember, you can turn your dreams into a goal. You can make a plan and take action. If you fail the first time, try again and again.